What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, shapes, and that's right, even them sizes. Welcome back. Salmonella Ecademe. Because my brain juices, man, they feeling really low lately, man. The last couple of days have been so good. So, like, my brain juice is kind of on the, I don't need it, I need it, So we're going to watch some good old-fashioned Salmonella Ecademe and get the brain juices to, levels. So I don't know what, means. I don't know these sound effects. I don't even know my life anymore. But why the chicken got domesticated? Now, I just had me some grilled chicken tits a couple minutes ago. So, like, I guess it makes perfect sense. But why did the chicken get domesticated? Why did the fried chicken? Why did the egg come before the chicken? Why did the chicken come before the egg? Find out all the answers to these questions and more. Let's check it out. Link in the description down below, of course. Salmonella Ecademe. And let's get it, baby. Bars don't add me. Let's get it.
Hey kids, whenever I browse this site, I see more and more videos of people talking about things like YouTuber drama, the election, world politics, and it made me think, hey, maybe I should start covering more relevant, nuanced topics in my videos. Anyway, let's talk about chickens. So the story of the chicken begins a long time ago in Southeast Asia. Now, this area had a ton of bamboo growing all over the place. Nice. And the thing about bamboo is it follows a very specific life cycle, where once every 50 years or so, every bamboo plant in a given region will blossom at the exact same time. Then, shortly after, they litter the whole area with these little seeds known as bamboo rice, or as I call them, bambinos. These pellets get planted, the current bamboo dies out, and the cycle starts over. Now, enter the ancestor of the domesticated chicken, known as the red jungle fowl. The jungle fowl lived in the same area as the bamboo, and, as you can imagine, they got a lot of benefit out of being literally knee-deep in food once every half-century. So much so that evolution basically said, alright, when food supplies go up, I want you to just start pumping out babies like there's no tomorrow. That way, we can take as much advantage of each bloom as possible. As a result, the chicken population became synchronized with the bamboo, shooting up during blooms and dwindling in between. Then humans showed up and they saw this pattern and they said, wow, how bamboozling. And then they realized, wait a minute, that pun was dumb. But also, we can harness this whole chicken cycle thing. All we have to do is give these guys a whole bunch of food and we can make their reproductive systems go into overdrive whenever we want. Do you know what that means? Lots of hot bird porn. No, it means we get as many eggs as we could ever dream of. So, with a bit of work, we managed to domesticate the chicken around 5000 BC. And as you can imagine, the idea of having a literal egg-laying machine around the house was extremely popular, leading to the chicken spreading across the entirety of the civilized world over the course of a few millennia. I think it's interesting that, despite the fact that the West has had chickens for most of its history, it wasn't until way later that we figured out where they came from. Like, alright man, it's time to delve.
I put way too much effort into this background for some reason, so you fuckers better appreciate it. We sure do, Salmonella. We sure frickin' do, boy.
Into the world of the unknown. We're gonna see things the likes of which man has never laid eyes upon before. God. But, if you keep your wits about you, we just might make it out of here alive.
5 seconds later.
Is this
what
yours?
The fuck is
no?
that? 2 seconds later.
Of course, having a constantly supercharged uterus is not without its drawbacks. Man. After all, the chicken essentially goes through its entire menstrual cycle every day. So next time your girlfriend's complaining about how bad her period is, get her a box of chocolates and be generally attentive to her needs.
Do it. That's how you do it.
Prick. Anyway, one thing with chickens and most other egg-laying critters is that they only have one hole in their pelvic region, which is called a cloaca, I think. Or cloaca.
A cocoa.
So the Croatia basically acts like a funnel, taking all the eggs and waste and sending it down the same chute. And while this might sound convenient at first, there is one fatal disadvantage that affects chickens in particular. Sometimes the egg can get stuck on its way out, leading to a condition known as egg binding. And since this means nothing can exit the clamato anymore, the egg-bound chicken ends up dying of constipation over the course of a couple days. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Not good, Sean. Not good. Oh man, what's wrong? It's just, ever since Jenny got egg-bound, things have been so stressful. Her funeral expenses are through the roof, and her memory means so much to me, but if the bills keep coming in like this, I'm not sure my family will be able to handle it.
I feel that.
Well, hey man, you know what they say, don't put all your eggs in one casket. Let's just hope she doesn't get egg-zoomed. I'm sorry. Don't ever contact me or my kids ever again. I understand. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time, I'm Sam and Nella, and thank you for watching.
Yes, behold the power of the domesticated chicken and all the weird bird puns that exist from it. Damn, dying from constipation. Shit. Ah! Dare I say, we are ready for yet another one, ladies and gentlemen? Could it be that mayhaps this day we have but one? Oh, no. Let's try. Well, Pam, two. Double feature coming at you. We also going to check out my theory about Neanderthals. Legal description, of course, but we're going to check out the Neanderthals, the dirty Neanderthals, the Clandy Nertherthals. Big brain. Let's get it. Double feature. Let go. Ha, ya, yeet.
Hey kids, remember Neanderthals? Me
Yeah.
neither, cause they're dead.
Oh,
Some
okay,
say they
well.
went extinct because of out-competition by Homo sapiens, but personally, I don't subscribe to that notion. I believe that they went extinct primarily because they interbred with early humans, not because they were inferior survivors. Now, I could ramble on for a couple of hours about the genetic and archaeological evidence for this, but modern experts have already run those points into the ground. Now, instead, I want to bring something totally new to the table that I thought of myself. I call it the sexy Neanderthal theory. Okay, hear me.
Alright, nope. I love how I paused it. I was about to go no, but he's like, wait, hear me out. Well, my man, let me interject for just 1 second here. The term sexy and Neanderthals should probably not be in the same sentence. But just for the shits and giggles, we're just gonna also, this is the best mug in the world right here. Check this one out. Boss mug. Probably the weirdest thing I've ever heard in a combination of letters. Yep. I'm gonna need a drink for this one anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking get it. That's not alcohol. It's just don't you judge me.
From a modern day point of view, this all sounds ridiculous, right?
Yep.
If someone came up to you
Actually, it's
asking you if you
2020,
wanted to reproduce with a Neanderthal, you'd say no, that's disgusting. Who are you? This is a mall. Where is security? But that's just what society has taught you to believe. It doesn't really reflect the
Wake
true
up,
animal
sheeple!
within you. Don't believe me? Take a look at this sculpture. Gross, right? Well,
Not
guess
really.
what? Cavemen used to whack off to that. They thought it was
Okay,
great.
I
So we're
didn't
gonna have
need
to
to-
put away all of our deeply rooted cultural ideations for a second, and instead look at things from a purely biological perspective.
need to know
First,
that.
I gotta learn y'all a thing or two about sexual selection. There are two main
Sexual
types of sexual
seduction.
selection. There's intrasexual selection,
Intra?
where members of the same sex compete for dominance, and
Gotcha.
intersexual selection, where members of one sex are intentionally choosy about who they mate with.
Both humanity is both. Intra means we as dudes compete to see who can get the lady at the end of the bar, and then inter, specifically the ladies just like, you know what, he's ugly, so we're not gonna choose him. He's physically attractive, we're gonna choose him. Humanity.
Now, most of these are done by most animals to some degree, but with humans and most other mammals, there's a bit of an asymmetry in how either sex performs its selection.
Giggity.
Namely, males tend to focus more on intrasexual
Yep,
selection,
they gotta
while
tell you
females
that.
prioritize
Thank
intersexual
you!
selection.
Thank
This
you!
isn't just me
Big
stereotyping,
brain,
I swear.
bitch!
There's actually an evolutionary reason for this.
Y'all learn a little something for this motherfucker. Check that shit out. I called that shit for the nutshell. Oh man, she looking kind of good. You know what I'm saying? I think I might go check her out. Other dudes like, yo, she kind of cool. I'm gonna check out instead. Said, no, I'm gonna check out. No, I'm gonna check out. No, I'm gonna check out. Oh, you wanna play this game? I ain't playing these games. And of course, the ladies over here like, which one's cuter? And then bam, right there. You heard it. If not sexism or that crap, it's science, bitch.
See, whereas males barely invest anything at all into mating in the absence of monogamous
A few
culture,
calories.
childbearing is a huge deal to females.
Many months of having a large parasitic-like growth in the abdomen, hours of life-threatening labor, maternity shirts. I think you meant to say sharts. Either way, equal. But I agree with this. I completed 3 to 20 minutes, depending, and a few calories. 3 to 20 minutes? Christ. Man, if you lasted 3 minutes, bro, you ain't gonna have your female. I know it's a problem sometimes, man. Listen, I ain't trying to be like that, but like, god damn. Listen, sometimes it's so good. You just Sometimes, especially having been a while, you might bust that good one. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. Many months of having, yeah. Hey, this is real. This is obvious. This is big brain time. Let's go.
Males using up a lot of resources, so it only makes sense that males would want to be more promiscuous and females more selective. So to recap, The Bachelorette, that's an accurate portrayal of our most basic instincts. On the other hand, if The Bachelor were to be done with a bunch of cavemen, there wouldn't be this season-long show, just a 5-hour special where The Bachelor bangs every contestant at once, which, in all fairness, would still be higher quality entertainment than the show we have now.
Yup.
Anyway, what's all this got to do with Neanderthals, you ask? Well, it just so happens the male Neanderthals' morphology makes it so that they would be able to outman the male Homo sapiens, both intrasexually and intersexually. For one, their thick bones and heavy joints suggest that they had way more muscle mass than humans of the day, putting them at a huge advantage both in asserting dominance and in appearing attractive. Secondly, their facial features exaggerate all the characteristics that makes a face appear male in humans, with square, well-defined jaws and heavy brow lines, further increasing their appeal to human females. Broad shoulders, that's hot. Also, their large chest cavities and broad nasal passages would make it so that their vocalizations would be much louder than humans.
Greetings, ladies. How are you this fine evening?
Adding still to their intimidation factor. So basically, when the male Neanderthals strut into a human village, they'd be guaranteed Casanovae, ensuring that they would interbreed. But what about the Neanderthal females, you ask? If the men are more manly by default, surely the women would conversely be more man-ish. One would think that this homeliness would counteract the reproductive success of their male counterparts, but this is where that whole sexual asymmetry thing comes in. Because whereas the human females would be selective towards the Neanderthals, the males don't really care. They're gonna take what they can get. Their women already waltzed off with those jabronis. They're lonely. What's a guy gotta lose? So in the end, when a population of humans meets a population of Neanderthals, there'd actually be an increased chance of genetic admixture, thereby making extinction through interbreeding seem like a much more plausible outcome for the Neanderthals. If the Nobel Committee is watching, I'd like my prize sent to this address. Thank you.
Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned what it takes to get ladies and human females, Homo sapien females, and Neanderthals. Well, that's gonna do it for this here double feature, ladies and gentlemen. We not only found out the sweet, wonderful, and very strange life of chickens, but we also learned that we stood no chance if a whole bunch of Neanderthals came in and tried to take our lady. In which case, fellas, we got to get stronger. We gotta get pure muscle. We gotta be louder apparently, and we gotta break our jaws into it, and then y'all will be sounding like this. What's up, ladies? How you doing this fine afternoon? That's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Listen, man, been a long day, damn it. But guys, if you like the video, of course, first off, link in the description. Of course, the main man, Nella Academy, always top line description. Give the man the love. But if you like this video, take your beast mode claws of awesomeness, slash that like button. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and peace. So, of all ages, shapes, and sizes, let's see. Love, peace. And above all, stay beast mode for the epic one of the way.